A man was arrested shortly before 5 o'clock this morning following a disturbance at his house in Forest Gate, East London. He was taken to the police station at Ilford, where it's believed a struggle broke out in the yard and CS spray was used. Scotland Yard will only confirm that the man was taken to hospital, where despite medical assistance he died. His friends are demanding an inquiry.
The police told us that CS gas was used in the incident. So at first, straight away, I found it strange that you should use CS gas and have more than, I would say, 10 officers around.
Go! Stay back!
6,000 police officers in forces throughout the country have been taking part in trials of the controversial sprays since the beginning of the month.
I'm very concerned about the allegations surrounding this death. If there is any connection between CS spray and this death, I think the police should halt the trials of CS spray immediately.
A post-mortem examination is being held tonight and the case has been referred to the Police Complaints Authority. Tim Wilcox, ITN.
Now sport. With the details, here's Steve Scott.
A bittersweet day for England's Will Carling. Stretchered off in his last game as skipper, he watched from the stands as his teammates beat Ireland to retain the Five Nations title. Mike Lynn reports.
As Will Carling led England out for the 59th and final time, he was given a huge ovation from the 70,000-strong Twickenham crowd. A wave of acknowledgement from him, the teams then lined up for a minute's silence in respect to the people of Dunblane. Ireland opened the scoring in the second minute, a drop goal from David Humphreys, all Ireland's points coming from the boot. But Paul Grayson replied in kind, 7 penalties and a conversion bringing his match tally to 23 points. England were down 15-9 when Carling stumbled and injured his ankle ligaments. His father looked on as Carling was stretchered off, a disappointing end to his 8-year reign as England's most successful captain. But in the second half, John Slightholme's first international try helped England to a 28-15 win, and another Five Nations title and triple crown for Carling. England have Wales to thank after their win over France in Cardiff, scrum half Robert Howley opening the scoring with a brilliant solo effort. France recovered and 10 minutes later Thomas Castagned scored this breakaway try, but 7 minutes from time Neil Jenkins kicked a penalty to give Wales their first Five Nations win in 2 years. Mike Lynn, ITN.
Confirmation of the final table then. England champions on points difference over Scotland. Wales avoid a whitewash and bottom place after their victory today. Just hours away now from one of the biggest fights in British boxing history. Frank Bruno, the WBC heavyweight champion of the world, takes on Iron Mike Tyson in Las Vegas. From ringside, here's our sports correspondent, Graham Miller.
While the excitement grows, the coolest man in Vegas is Frank Bruno. No visible pre-fight nerves. He even found time to wave as his build-up begins. The Grand Arena is a 16,700 sellout, the gate alone grossing $10 million. While just yards away, as the gamblers continue their fortune fight, Bruno is concentrating on hitting the jackpot in and out of the ring. With Ken Norton and Floyd Patterson, former champions, saying he can do it.
Simply because the other guy's been up for 4 years, that's a long time. I know because I was up for 1 year, and I had to have 3 or 4 good fights before I could come back and fight a good fighter.
So in this very ring, in just a few hours' time, Frank Bruno's boxing future will be decided. And according to his trainer, George Francis, Frank's place in boxing history is assured, whatever the outcome. Graham Miller, ITN, Las Vegas.
Manchester United have ended Newcastle's 6-month reign at the top of the Premiership, but Eric Cantona left it until well into injury time before equalising against struggling QPR. Newcastle play tomorrow. A Mark Wright header and Robbie Fowler's 30th goal of the season ensured Liverpool keep up the pressure on the top two. At the foot of the table, there were important wins for Bolton and Manchester City.
Finally, the winning numbers in tonight's lottery draw are 2, 12, 19, 28, 38 and 48. The bonus number is 45. The lottery organisers Camelot say there are 57 jackpot-winning tickets, each worth £145,000. And that's the news tonight from Stephen and me. Good night.
Good night.
Hello, good evening. Well, over the next 24 hours, there's a three-way split with our weather. Now, today's rain, sleet and even snow on the higher ground become confined to northeastern England and Scotland, mostly dry elsewhere, but showers cropping up in western areas. Our Met Office wind flow chart here helps put things in context. High pressure way up there over Russia, low pressure to the west of Ireland. That high in turn driving easterly winds our way and giving off the rain as well as the sleet. Now, with milder Atlantic winds attached to the low pressure and in between a lot of dry weather. So back to tonight, the wintry mix continues in Scotland as well as northern parts of England, drying off elsewhere, but do watch out for patches of mist and fog, even touches of ground frost, as well as icy roads, so beware of these. So going into tomorrow, let's start with parts of Scotland as well as northeastern England. Here, once again, that wintry mix, rain, sleet, snow on the higher ground, a misty start and dull elsewhere, but a lot of brightness as well, showers out to the west, and during the course of the day, these push ever eastwards, the odd heavy one as well. As far as our temperatures go, a high of 10 or 50 in the southwest. Good night.
Sponsored by PowerGen, producing electricity, whatever the weather.
This Mothering Sunday, the country mourns with Dunblane. The Sunday programme asks, where do we go from here? Andrew Neil, Sunday morning at 7 on GMTV.
LWT weather sponsored by First Choice Holidays for a brighter outlook.
Good evening. It's been an average March day today with average temperatures. Tonight, clearer skies, so there will be a chance of mist and fog around as well. Temperatures outside of London down to 1 Celsius, so there could be a ground frost there. Tomorrow morning, well, it's dull and misty to start off with, but by the afternoon, things brightening up, so there should be some sunshine in store for most of us. Temperatures between 8 and 10 Celsius. 10 is 50 Fahrenheit. Good night.
For a detailed forecast, call Weather Update, sponsored by First Choice Holidays on 0891 11 0000.
Next on LWT, our movie premiere. Tom Cruise, Demi Moore and Jack Nicholson star in A Few Good Men.
You too can unwind at 300 kilometers per hour by travelling the smoothest way possible to the heart of Paris and Brussels. To pore over a free Eurostar information pack, call free on 0800 90 80 50.
Still extensive delays due to the roadworks at junction 9 of the M4. Due to the sheer volume of traffic, there are tailbacks of about half a mile or so. Not much better news to report on the elevated section of the M. We shed its load earlier today, causing all sorts of problems. Please rise and interest to avoid that area of the motorway in between.
Face it. No other razor shaves closer, or with more comfort than Gillette SensorExcel. Soft microfins that protect your skin, and individually spring-mounted twin blades that adjust to your face. No other razor feels more comfortable during your shave, or leaves your face smoother after Gillette SensorExcel. And try Gillette Series Shave Gel. There's no better shave gel. Gillette, the best a man can get.
Oh, I think it started. Hurry.
It's all right.
He seems quite happy where he is.
The new Rover 400 Saloon, the second most comfortable place you'll ever be.
Starting this Sunday in the Sunday Times, a guide to dozens of ways you can transform your home, plus this full-colour book with 101 more, only with the Sunday Times.
Air Canada's executive first sleeper seat is so comfortable that I can do my impression of a couch potato.
Air Canada. It's a breath of fresh air.
Lyonnaise?
Let's have a break.
Oh, she was so beautiful. I thought I could communicate.
Stuck with a dolphin.
Today's Lux is a whole new shower and bath range, dedicated to making your skin feel beautiful. And when you feel beautiful, anything's possible. Bring out the star in you with the new Lux Skincare range.
Jack Nicholson, Jessica Lange.
You want to be with me, right?
Yeah.
I know you killed him. I might kill for her.
He did?
You put yourself above the law.
What are you, an animal?
The file stays open on you, Chambers.
With little left to the imagination, the full-length version of The Postman Always Rings Twice, tonight 11:40.
But now on LWT, our first Jack Nicholson movie, the movie premiere.